Hello everyone, this is Susan from Colorful Dimensions, and we're going to start on making the birdhouse. The first thing you're going to need is recycled cardboard, chipboard. It's going to take one panel. So you want to cut all this extra stuff off. We need this white inside part. I've already got some cut up. The next thing you're going to need is water, a paintbrush. This one's a wide paintbrush, and you're going to need watercolors. Now I'm using a cheap set of watercolors from Hobby Lobby. The other tool that you're going to need is a heat gun. Clean up my mess that I knocked into the floor. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to get you're going to put water all over your cardboard. Now if you're wanting to make more than one of these birdhouses, I suggest to make both of the panels at the same time, because not one panel comes out the same as the other when you do them separately. I've already tried. The first color I'm picking is a light yellow. I'm going to take one of these little dish-like things and get some water put in it. I'm going to pick up some of my yellow, get it in there. And you may have to do this 2 or 3 times. And you want to put your yellow in random spots on your chipboard. Doesn't have to be perfect. You don't want it to sit too long and dry. You want it to stay wet. The next color I'm going to pick is this tan. And pick it up out of the barrel and put it in my dish. And then we're going to pick random spots anywhere on the chipboard, doesn't matter where. Doesn't have to be perfect. Just paint it on there anywhere. And then you want to spread it around whatever's left sitting there that isn't drying. You want it to sit there, and don't want it to sit there and keep your paper warped. You want to get it moving, but you don't want it to dry out completely. You want to keep your paper wet, but you don't want your paper soaked either. Next color I'm picking. Get some water in my dish here. Is this next brown. I'm working from lightest to darkest. Wood grain has many colors in it, depending on what type of wood look you're trying to achieve. Not all wood grain looks the same. But if you want your wood grain to look the same for your project, then you want to be consistent with what colors you're picking. Now, pick a random spot once again, and paint it on there. And try to be sure that you're extending it out to the edges of your chipboard. This is just really thin chipboard. And I run out of that paint, so now I'm going to have to grab more. What you're trying to achieve is get as many colors onto your chipboard to cover the entire chipboard, but not overlapping the colors too much. And I know that most sensible people would probably tape down their project, but then that would leave a spot underneath the tape unmarked, or unpainted, I should say. Now, as you can see, I still have some white spots. So now I'm going to go on to the next brown. This one's kind of almost a rustic brown. almost orange. You just saw me forget where I put my rustic orange and dipped it in that one. We're basically building up the color but not overpowering. Nope. On to the next color of brown. This one's even more red. And these colors are not marked to tell you what colors are which. It's almost a guessing game. Okay, now we're going to take this color and we're going to overlap it on top of the other color. I gotta set that down. I can't do two things at once. See? That's what you're trying to achieve. Now we're going for a actual brown now. Right there. Yeah, here we go again. Well, I'm going to set that down. I'm going to need more brown, and I'm going to scooch you further over here. It looks like you can't see what I'm doing. Come on over here.